All right, I'm back. So I forgot to plug in my laptop, so it just turned off. All right, so we back at this. We have to handle this empty string stuff. So if it's empty string, I think what we can do is just put everything as empty string, right? So we just say if damn, if it's empty string, how do we match the stem suffix? We get, there's no prefix, there's no suffix, and how do we match? Then we just don't have anything, right? Yeah, but if it's an empty string, I do think empty string has to be considered separately, because because empty string you cannot match with. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. You know, a special case. Empty strs. Okay. So now we just say if not word, empty str dot append I, and then continue. So guarantee word will be good. So once we're done, all right, so we need to go through. So empty strs, and we also need to have palindromes. Okay, so palindromes. So we have empty strs, and we say if word is equal to word reverse palindromes dot append I. But this is just for now. So we're going to go through everything, right? Once we go through everything, we're going to say for I in palindromes, right? And say for j in empty strs, rest dot append ij and rest dot append ji. So with this one will pass. Okay. All right. If it fails, we're going to check the hints because it's already late, and it's a tough one. We all know. Yeah, I probably didn't do it myself. I got a wrong answer immediately. Holy crap. I got, the same. I forgot that. So if I is not equal to j, and this thing. Okay, let's make sure that this one pass. Yeah, that was embarrassing. Okay, so I think what I need to do is, yeah, I'll just copy and paste the entire thing. Okay, try it again. See what we got. Oh, we missed a lot. I got 1, 3. Oh man, this is bad. It's kind of just saying this method is not working. Wait, hold on. I might have missed something. All right, so we don't have empty, so we don't have to worry about that. So let's see. Print. Let's go pre, right? Have pre's, suffs, pre and stem, stem and suff. Okay, pre's A B C A, suffs empty 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 B C empty. Okay, so pre with A we have 0, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. How about this one? I think this one will be empty. B will be 1, C will be 2, A will be 5. And the suffs empty. 0, 1, 2, 5. B 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Okay. Then we try to match. What was our matching? Our matching is go with the pre's, right? So we're going with the pre. So we have A, right? Pre is A. Pre is A. And the reverse of A, we try to see if there's any. So what we're saying is with pre, no, that's a pre and pre-stem. All right, so we have pre-stem and A something. And then we want to see if in the stem and the suffix, if we have a match, then we don't need to know what's inside. What if it's empty? Yeah, what if it's empty? Let's say we have A, right? What did I get? I get 1, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 3. I got 1, 3. I got 2, 4. Yeah, the traditional one. What I miss is, let's say 3, 0. 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 and 0. How'd you miss that? Well, because, is that because you didn't run the other way around? I mean, that's 3, right? 0, that's 3. We have this. We have AB coming out, right? AB is out, but it's A. The prefix and a stem is A, and when we find the reverse is not existing here, but it could go into empty, right? If we go into empty, remember, this is the pre and stem, right? A is the pre and stem, but actually AB is the pre-stem. You separate them into A is the pre-stem. Maybe the pre-stem is not right. Pre and stem. If you don't make B as a suffix, make B as a stem. If we do AB as a pre-stem, the suffix will be empty. Then we need to find a inverse, right? As pre-stem is this, then we find the inverse. If it exists, again, it works. If it doesn't exist, but if we have empty on the reverse, right? If we have empty on the reverse, then, because it's suffix. The suffix will be empty. Then we need somebody else. Let's prefix to match this? No, that doesn't make any sense. So AB is the... No, it should be A is supposed to be the prefix. B is supposed to be the stem. Right? If B is the stem, then you know what? I remember a trick to add star. That's the trick I remember. Let's see if that works. What do you mean by add star? We add star to the front and back of the word. So each word will become star A star, star B star, star C star, star A star B star. Right? Actually, is it star A C star? So we just add a star. That'll make it difficult. How about just AB star? AC star, star AA star. Doesn't make any sense. The problem is, current scheme, A is the prefix, B is the suffix. So what I want to do is I need to find inverse of A. So I only can find ABA, right? Well, then A has to be the suffix. If this is a suffix, then it works. But now A is a prefix, so it doesn't work. So you're saying to make a suffix as well? So both a prefix and a suffix? Is that what you're trying to say? Didn't make any sense. Alright, it's not working. Yeah, it's also very convoluted. Most likely it's not going to work. You gotta be kidding me. There's no hint. Hash table, string, and try. Now, I don't want to use try. But I guess there's no other way around. We have to go try. But we're not going to try. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? So, given a word, right? Given a word, if I want to attach something to the rare, so we get the rightmost thing, right? So we have the pre-stem, right? We get a suffix. So the suffix is out. Okay, so the suffix is out. Now what we need, because the suffix doesn't really matter, right? So we just need to find all the words that starts with a suffix and then end. So start either with a suffix or start with empty string and end with not the prefix, but the pre-stem, right? We end with the pre-stem. So in this case, if a word is repeated, like if it's only a single one, then we can search for things, and this will be the suffix, right? And then it doesn't really matter. We just need to find things that ends in A, and we starts with A, right? We starts with A and end in empty string, or it just starts with empty string, right? Yeah, so that's, we're trying to go A and like attached to something. Now we have A, B, then we say, okay, B is this, so we need to start looking for A. Maybe, okay, let's try. Let's try. Yeah, this one looks just convoluted. And I don't want to do try, but I guess I have to. So, a try, right, shall equal to lambda, Lord, default dict try. Yes, that's the try. So I'm going to turn the thing to try. So we say root equals try, right? That's the root. And we say for word in words, node equals root. And for letter in word, node letter, node equals node letter. And node this equals I indices. Yeah, I think this is try. We start from the root, and then we go letter, and then go to the next one, to the next one, and the next one, and the last one going here, and then we set this equal to I index. Okay, so this is like the ending. Okay, so that's the try. We've done the try. So now we're gonna go through the words again. We're gonna have a res equals this, and we say for word, for I would enumerate words. All right, so now what do we do? We're going to get the suffix, okay? We get the suffix. Then we just say pre-stem equals word.rstrip word minus 1. Oh, if, oh shoot, I shouldn't delete this one. Ooh. What about those empty strings? That shall work. That shall work. That's just an empty string, empty letter. Okay, I think I need to say if word, right, else node equals node empty. And it's unique, so we only have one. Okay, so we have empty. Now we're gonna go, what is empty? Well, if it's empty, you know what? No, I don't wanna deal with empty. Seriously. I don't want to deal with empty. And it's unique, right? Every word is unique. Yeah. Distinct, unique words. So, let's do this. No, it works. No, it doesn't work. So if it's this one, we need to find. So this is the repeated part. So we need to find this an empty string. So we need to find something is empty. That one works. But on the other hand, yeah, like how do you deal with SLLS? We have LLS. If we do suffix, all right? If we do suffix, then that's an S. Then we have LL. Then we need to find things that match to LL, which we don't have any. Oh, we need to match something that starts with S or empty. Now, either start with S or start with S that ends in LL, or it starts in LL. Right, so this one will match to something else. But we want something to match to this. But if it's S, we want to match to something. It will never match to LL. Would it match to LLS? That's the suffix, right? That suffix is S. So we remove all of that. And then what we want is, because it's empty, its prefix is empty, right? If its prefix is empty, that means we can match any numbers as long as it's continuous and ending in, that's the suffix, right? It's the suffix. And if I include the suffix, so it would be empty string and S, then we're going to match something. And if I include S, it has to be S something empty string, right? Or I don't match S, so S will be kind of ignored. But S is actually serving as a prefix. I'm confused. If S is serving as a prefix, but now I want to try, no, it's not, it's just we'll match something to S, right? It's going to be something S. I match something. Don't match it, match to the empty. Now, it doesn't work. That doesn't work. Which means we have to go both ways for each one. If we want to go both ways, then we'll have repeated. We've done things repeatedly. Isn't that something we want to avoid? Yeah, that is something I want to avoid. are we saying if it's single letter, then we skip it? That's a thought. If you don't have one letter, I just skip you. Because for you, I don't know where to put you, right? You just repeated one letter. I don't know how to put you. And if you're going to be attached to somebody else, I will wait for that somebody else to come. But what if we have like AA and AA, things like that? Just don't consider it. Or we have 26 letters for everything, right? Doesn't matter. We just go. We just go every single time, right? So we have the current letter, right? We find the last one. Then we just match the last one. However many times, it doesn't really matter. We just match the last one however many times, and once it stopped matching, then we will go check, right? If once it's all matched, then we do it. If it doesn't match, then we end it. And that's one. The other is we go directly matching that. Right? So in our case with repeated values, right? So we're gonna go through all of them, right? And then they will say, okay, all of them are the same. So we just need to start matching matching what? Yeah, if it's all the same, then we need to match. We need to match the same thing, right? We match the same thing, and it has to end. Because if it's the same, if I have a stretch of the same values, then the possibility of forming a palindrome is we have the same values, right? That's one. And the other is this, because we want to match with somebody else, then somebody else has to have this as the ending, right? And then we insert something in between. Yeah, that's the other situation. But if we have more than one letters, have like two letters, right? Then the matching, or then multiple letters, then the matching will be either this is the middle part, then we have to match the front to the end, or we ignore this, so we have to match this. So that's the two different situations. So we don't do this. We're gonna write a recursive function. All right. So for each word, we will get the end. Yeah, strip the end. But if it's empty, right? If it's an empty word, then what do we need? Yeah, empty word is just a little bit more complicated than I want it to be. It is a little bit more complicated than I want it to be. So I'm gonna empty index. I'm gonna -1. So we say if not word, empty index equals I. Continue. And so empty index and the palindromes yeah, this just feels a bit more complicated. Say if word is equal to word, palindrome dot append. But we still put this in it. Okay, so we still do this. So now we're gonna say def match. So what do? Well, we have a word and we don't match all its palindrome. So there are two possibilities. And when we match, what we need to know is we need to match its the mid part, right? We have a mid part. This current node, and then we need the current letter to match. So we have a word, and we know the word is of different. So we have a word. This is a word to match, and then we have an index. So this is the index to match, and I have the current node, right? And I also have an I. In fact, I can just pass in the I, right, and the index to match, and the node. So now I say I can match this. If I can match, I just keep matching, right? Or at each time, because the match is match the end, right? We're matching this one. We can just keep matching, and if I cannot match anymore, at each step, right, I can choose not to match. Because I can match one time, I can match two times, doesn't really matter. So like this is the word I want to match. And I can say, oh, if it exists, I match it, right? Or I can say, I will match like if I ignore it. So I need to go to the front. So the first unequal, right? So I have first unequal. So I say I can match that. At that position, I want to match that, right? If it exists, then next one, we're going to go front, the ones we have to match. Okay. So what is that index? So index is the one we have to match. This is the current letter we are matching, right? Index is the current thing we are matching. So every time we go in, it's either match this or match this. If I can match this, go to the next one, and we need to try to match this one as well. And if we cannot match, then we just cannot match. And if we can match, we just keep going. But at the same time, at each level, we have to match this, and then we have to match the one in front, right? We have to match this one as well. And we have to pass that. right? So the non-repeat. So we have an index. This is the match index and the non-repeat index. So we have two, the match index and the non-repeat index. And if the match index is smaller than the non-repeat index, then we just have to match the non-repeat. Non-suffix, right? Non-suffix index. Okay. So what if it's all the same? If it's all the same, then when we match, there are situation is we can match the end, which is totally fine. So the non match, that would just be negative value, right? So I'll match this, or we can match anything. Right, we match anything, and then we try to match this. Yeah, man, this is tough to do. Let me think again. Match nothing. The letter to match. The letter to match. Okay, the letter to match. That's not helpful. Like this, these has to be done in a separate fashion, right? Which means for these, I will just do a regular match first. This match, yeah, where we just this is the match, no match is minus a negative, so we're just gonna try to match this, and every time we just don't do the no match, and we just keep matching. We have to just keep matching this until we hit, right? And if at the end and it's a not, then we just don't do. But then we do. So that's one. And then the other one, we basically just write another function, right? So now the match is different. We need to first match one or multiple, right? We match one or multiple. So we just, I don't know, we match the, maybe for this we can have a better way of matching. How? How? We just go 26 times. Oh, 26 times. Except for itself. And then we, for each time, we just go in. Right? We do 2 match, and then we just go 2 times, and then we have the remaining, and we see how the remaining matches this. And I just realized one thing. For every part, I can put the remaining in it. So I can do a quick match. Right? So if I want to match to here, right? So I say, okay, I'm going to find that. So we go find that. And we just keep going. It's easier just to keep going. No, I don't like it. But for this case, we say we'll go through this, right? And then we need to see if we'll go through this, and go through that many times. That's actually an easy one. That's actually easy to do. Okay, that's actually easy to do. What's difficult to do is the first match, because we can match it 1 time, 2 times. We don't even know how many times. Okay, so this match, what we're talking about, right? Because what we're talking about, this match. I want to say I match I. Right, it's the current to be matched, and none suffix I, and then the current node. And this one don't return anything. Okay. So the match, and then the node, I have a bunch of stuff to match, right? So last one, say it is, then match I will minus equal 1. So now match I will be -1. Okay, so we say if match I is equal to -1 and star is in node, then rest.append I node star. Else my aleph match I is logic to 0. Okay, that means we are actively being matched. Right, we're actively being matched. So what do we do now? We say match I, right? We say if match I is larger than none suffix I, okay? That means we can keep going. When if it matches, then we keep going. Or we can, because at each time we have a choice, right? We can have a choice, we either break out or we keep going. So we say if match I is larger than none suffix I, then I have two choices. One is, say we keep match I, right? And every single time we're going to say word equals words I. Okay. So that means we're still matching the and, right? We're still matching the and. And we say if word match I is in node, then we call match I, right? Still match I, and none, we don't change this. And then node word match I, all right? Then we'll always branch out. Then we say if word none sub I. Ooh, it has to be, yeah, let's make sure none sub I is, yeah, always larger than 0. Is a node, and I want to match I none sub node word none sub I. I'm going to match that. Okay. So these are the two matches. Like if I can keep matching the last one, right? So match I points to last letter in word. Then we can keep matching the last one, or I don't want to match the last one, right? So that's that. Else, this is what we want to match. Which I don't like this. And then turn, okay? Let's say I want to match in each function, okay? So we say if, and then we can get a word out, right? A word is here. If word match I, and we're trying to match in this node, is not in node, then I just return. Done. Okay, cannot match. Its match I is not in node. Now we're gonna have a situation. Hold on. Because each one we can go match I. And we say, because I'm trying to match this thing to me, but it doesn't match. Okay? It just doesn't match. So if it doesn't match, then we need to see if the match I is larger than none suffix I, then I can go match that. Right? Because that means I'm still matching this. If it's not, then I have to match the other one. Okay, so hold on. If match I is larger than non-suffix match I, then we can continue match this, right? We can continue match this. No, we have to So this is a current match I, right? We say if a match, no. If the current word does not match, then we say if match I is larger than suffix I, if it does not match, right? So this one does not match, but if it is larger than suffix I, then we can just match I, non-suffix I, and we can just go match the same node. Yeah, we didn't change. We match the same node, but with a different index. Else, then we return. Right? If it's a non-suffix, then we have to return. Else, if it matches, right? If the two matches, then still, if match I is larger than this, then we can match I, still match I, non-suffix this, and node word match I. And then we can match also. So every time we can try matching this. Else, then we have to match this, but with match I minus 1. Then we can do this, we don't have to return. Yeah, so this is my function for this matching. Then now the only difficulty is just I'm gonna go word by word. Okay, I'm gonna go word by word. And say prefix and stem. Strip the last one. Would. Okay. And we say if pre-stem, then call match I. This one will be word lan word minus 1. So then it will be lan pre-stem minus 1 and root. Okay, we match that. Else, then word is a single thing by itself. So if it's a single thing by itself, then we have two types of matches. One is to go and see. Okay. Then let's say what do we say? It's so complicated, man. Then we'll go through the entire thing. Right, so this is a letter. So we go through the entire thing. How do we go through the entire thing? Node equals root while letter in node. Node equals node letter. Okay. So blah blah blah. Once we're done, right? Ooh. Another node another. If letter is equal to word, right? Is the same, and star is in node, then we say res.append I node star. Yeah, so we go through all this. Now coming out. Now when we come out, right, when we come out, we shall know that we handled all the letter, right? So now letters are not in node. And we say then it has to be exactly the same number, right? So then we just say for then we say count. So it has to be the same as that. While would 0 is in node, node equals node would 0, count plus equal 1, that's 1, and go back up, go back up, go back up. When we come out, we say if count is equal to len would and star is in node res.append I no node star I. That's how we deal with these. Man, I'm hungry. Oh, that's that. And finally the palindrome. Ooh, the palindrome. Yeah. Palindrome with empty. Then we say for I in palindrome. So if what? Empty index is larger or equal to 0, then for this, press .append I empty, press .append empty I. Then we return res. What the hell? It's completely wrong. And I must be not equal to node star. I'm missing everything else. How is that possible? Man, what are you gonna do? I don't know, we can check this. Yo, this is not gonna work, man. There's something wrong with the match. This this all goes, so 0 match to this. I'm supposed to match this one as well. Nope, this one should be this one to match this. So I have AB, right? Oh, pre-stem is A, yeah. AB and AC. So pre-stem is A. That's cool. Okay, so match. Yeah, I gotta cook something. I'm hungry. I got a word which currently is, let's say, AB, right? Word is AB, right? And match is the last one. B is B not in node? Well, B is not in node because we don't have anything to start with. We do have something to start with B. Okay. If it's not in, if it is in, it's larger than, then we match either larger than, this is 0, this is 1. So I keep matching this 1, right? And then the next one, which is basically when we're matching B, right? We're matching B. So we come to the next one, it's the same thing, and this is not in. And this is larger than, then we try to match the 0, right? But in the same thing. So come again is not in, and these two are the same. So that gives up. Okay, so this pass basically is done. So we go this pass. We try to match none. So we're trying to match 0. When we match it, let's see. Where are we? We're trying to match the none suffix. I should not match this because I'm not matching. This is a match. This is not matching. I can choose not to match. Now I'll get a bit more. Okay, it's 405030. We're missing 1, 3, and 2, 4. How I missing 1, 3, and 2, 4 is beyond me. It's B to match AB. B to match AB. Yeah, it's this case. We'll go through all of this. Now, first of all, I think that's I on this. Hold on. So A, no, and not in, come out. Let's B is in. Okay. Yes, this should be. Oh, this one out. Hit. I don't know. I'll print a word, I'll print a letter, I'll print count. B, A, and 0. That's ridiculous. Doesn't make any sense. Everybody's ending the same thing. Oh, I see. I need to. Oh, shoot. Oh, I see. Yep. Can we use match? We can. Line word minus 1, line word minus 1, and node. Every time we do this. So we don't need this. Now we just have some repeat. Why do we have repeat? We have repeat because Maybe I don't need this. Mm-mm. I need to 5-0. Okay. Okay. Zero and 3. 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. A, B, C, B, A. I think I forgot to do the reverse thing. No, I did. Missing 0 and 3. I see. I see. Don't need the other one. I'll do that. In Node. Now we'll do this. I'll do the repeated thing outside. No repeat. Always some repeat. Run repeat. Otherwise, I would treat them the same. Oh, hold on. My point is, before this happens, before I shall match already. That's my point, which is we don't even match a single letter. We directly match. Well, I mean, basically is we do this. We say if pre-stem, then we do this directly without even any match. That's interesting. The first one. That's very interesting. How would that happen? -1, -2. Ooh. Damn. 1, 2. What the heck? I don't understand. How does 1, 2 get into play? No. Oh, I should start matching with B. If the letter is equal to the last one, I say if not, then, alright, if not this, then we'll add it. Else, then we're still gonna match this. Then we're still gonna match this. Right? Yes. Else. So the letter is not the same. Right? If it's not the same, then we should always match the whole word. Okay. Oh. So number 4. 0, 1, 2, 3. Lord. I think I just have repeats. Lots and lots of repeats. I have 3 0 0 1 2 0 1 2 3 3 0 3 0 3 0. Wow, so many 3 zeros. That's not fair. Why do I have so many repeats? So we have 3 0 1 2 3 on AB, right? So AB, I say I'm going with A. And maybe I shouldn't do this. You gotta be kidding me. No, I'm missing. Well, we are missing. We are missing. Yeah, because we always try to hit 1. And this is directly hit. But how come a direct hit will create so many copies? Because for every letter, for every letter, you're not supposed to do it here. You're supposed to do it outside. Dummy. Okay, this one looks promising. Oh, probably timeout. Oh, that's it. I'm not gonna keep going. Oh, it's a wrong answer. I don't feel like I missed 0-1. Holy crap. A, B, A, B, A. That's a lost cause, man. Yep, you're right. This is another situation I did not consider in this solution. Man, how would you do that? No. We do have that situation. How did I not wait, hold on. Hold up. I have this one considered. I thought I didn't, but I actually did. It shouldn't be like here, right? Yeah, it should be A, B. And node. A, B, yeah. So the 1, right? ABA matches 1 and oh. Wait, hold on. That's the first one. I just matched a 1 and I just fail. The hell? How do I check this thing? That's the problem. B is in it. I don't understand. Top level. You see the B? No, there's A, B, A, star. B, yeah, that's on the top level. How would you say B is not in it? I don't understand. That's not node. That should be a root. There we go. Okay. That was a silly mistake. That's it. Not doing anymore. This is a nightmare, man. This is so hard. Did I solve it myself last time? It seemed like we solved it last time on our own. Yeah, we did. One square will pass. Okay. Yes. You gotta be kidding me. Wait, what? Check palindrome on the right side. If W is equal to W reversed, so if the left side is already a palindrome, then if this is a palindrome, then its palindrome pair has to be this n minus j. This one reversed. So if this is not equal, then this is ins. Wait, what? How? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, j start with 0, okay? So it's the last. Oh, n minus is the last. Okay, my bad. It's on the right side. So if this is a palindrome, then this and this must match. Okay, I agree. So we just go 1, and then we go bigger, bigger, and eventually we cover the entire thing. But if this is not palindrome, yeah, if this is a palindrome, then we can append another thing to it. So we just go a small one, it's a palindrome, then append another thing to it. A little bigger, if that's palindrome, we append another thing to it. So we do that. That's append something to the right. But that still didn't solve the problem of, oh, because we start with nothing. But still, how does this work? If j is 0, then we do n towards the end. And that is, then we say these two must be the same. But how about AB and BBA? How do you do this? Yeah, how do you handle this? I say n minus, that's just the entire thing. So we're looking for BA, there's no BA. Then we say, okay, we take 1, right? Then we do A, there's no A. How does this one work? Does this one work? It does. What? Like, how is pal gonna be? Anyway, so this is the first word, AB, right? N is 2. So J is 0, 1, 2. So the 0, that's the empty, 0 to 2. we can actually print out your pal. Your pal. Actually, we're going to print out pal and w. W and pal. How about that? Okay, so AB, the pal is BA. That's not going to work because BA is not in the map. Second, you got AB. Oh, it's check front. This thing check front. Oh, shoot. Should have read. Should keep reading. Okay, so this is to put it on the right side. Oh, put on the right side. We just consider this has to be a palindrome, right? If this is a palindrome, then all we needed just to match this was this. That's put on the right side. And then we consider put on the left side. If we want to put on the left side, then the same thing, right? So we can say j must be larger than 0. Because if j is 0, that means we're not taking anything. Then that is already covered in the first case. So now the case is that we can take one of this. If this is palindrome, then I need to find this one's inverse. If this is palindrome, find this one's inverse. Yes. Yes. Ah. Lord. Okay, why did we fail? Well, we failed because we failed today. Had to read the solution from my previous attempt, right, more than a year ago. Apparently, I solved this problem last time. But this time, I got bogged down by trying to implement a trie. In reality, we just need to analyze. And yeah, so my initial idea was right, just trying to find, but I just didn't realize I can just go both sides and it will work. The situation of appending to the right and appending to the left. So what I'm going to say is index mapping. I like this one. For I word enumerate words, I'm just going to reverse them. Word I. Okay. Rest is equal to this. Say for I word enumerate words. Okay, I'm going to say for each word we try to append to the right, right? And this requires that if word, let's say j to the end, is is a palindrome, then we must match word towards j in index map. Okay, so for j in range, we can go from 0 to line word, right? And then we say if word j to the end, so if 0 is the entire thing, if the entire thing is a palindrome. Actually, +1. Alright. If word j is equal to, right, so which means it is a palindrome. Alright, so from j to the end is a palindrome. Right, from j to the end is a palindrome. Then from j towards the end this is a palindrome. If this is a palindrome, then we just need to match this one inside. All right, then we just say k equals index map dot get word. This is a palindrome, so we just need to do towards j. Right, so that's from 0 to the end, 1 to the end, all the way to the end. So this reverse -1. So if I is not equal to k, then res.append I and k. So I try to put on the right side. Now I try to put on the left side. So I'm trying to put on the left side because I already handled the entire thing. So we just need to say if j is larger than 0, right, and word to j is equal to word to j and inverse. So this is right. So this one is try to append to the left. This requires that if word towards j is a palindrome, then we must match word. If it's towards j, then it's with j to the end in index map. So it's k equals index map dot get word j to the end. If I is not equal to k, k is larger equal to 0, not equal to k, and k is larger equal to 0, dot append ki. How do you prevent this from repeating? I can remove this word after I'm done. But let's not remove it and see what happens. Huh. So if this word I want to append to the right, okay, let's say this one works. And for this one, I can append to the left as well, right? So let's say AB, I can append this to the right, but I cannot. So it only goes one way. It's like if I can append to the right, that means it must be something. Like I'm sacrificing this to match that, which means I cannot append the other thing to the left because there's nothing to sacrifice. Oh. Because the condition for matching to the right is different from that from to the left. This means if ij, if B is matched, right, to A from the right, we are using the last letters, right? We're using the last letters of A as the centerpiece. Thus, it is not possible to match A to B from the left, because when matching to the left, we use the right letters, rightmost, leftmost letters of B as the centerpiece. Yeah. Since these are two different scenarios, they will not duplicate. Yeah, they will not duplicate because we'll match the entire thing. Yeah. What can I say? Disappointment. Disappointing is an understatement. Wow. How many more test cases are there? All right. That's it. Terrible. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Adios.